Hello, and welcome to Making Logos Off Random Suggestions. After messaging a couple friends and getting no reply, I decided to change my strategy. I went outside and I asked a couple people what logos would you like me to make and on what topic. The replies I got back were fish and music. So I jumped into Canva. I started by opening a new project and looking through some of the templates that Canva already had available. When I'd finally found the one I wanted, I loaded it up into my workspace and experimented with different things that I could do. I've now got an idea in my head of what I want to make and the two design ideas that I've got that you'll see at the end. Right now I've found some free elements that I can use, a fish and a wave which sort of looks like a swan, and I'll be using that later on. I'll get rid of the swan and just add in the fish, now changing the text to see how it looks with just the fish. Now this is the final design that I've gone with. I do have another one that you'll see in a second, but I think the two that I'm about to show you are simple, they're easy to apply to any products, and it's all around good. It was quite hard doing the fish. Here's the second logo, as you can see, as this is something I've never done before. But as you can see, the wave sort of looks like a swan, so that's what I was going for with this one. And it's very minimalistic, very simple. So yeah, let's move on. And now I'll repeat the same process that I did with the other logo. I open up a new project and look through some templates to see if I can find anything that I like and I can maybe replicate in my own way. So I start searching for sound. Right now I've got the idea in my mind of like beats, like what you see on the YouTube channels as the music plays for the free music. You'll see in a second what I'll go with. But I really follow this process all the time for every logo and just try and create it to the way I like it. But I just want to say this video is no way sponsored by Canva. This is just what I'm using for this video. I've only been using it for about a week, but it is quite simple and I do recommend for beginners. Now I've found my main centerpiece that I'm going to use is like the main big center of the logo. Now I'm going to add some text underneath and then maybe add a few little twerks in between. Yeah, so let's skip straight to that. So from now I've got the centerpiece, I've added some text underneath and I'm just trying to find something unique to add to this. So it's not just like some beats on the top then text underneath, trying to add something unique to it that maybe wouldn't be on another logo in this type of industry. Now if you notice there's some lines overlapping at the bottom with the text and the bottom of the beats, so I'm just trying to fix that. Once that's done we'll carry on. Now I end up finding a way of sorting out the problem by getting just a white rectangle. As you can see, search it up now. I get a white rectangle and just use it to blend in with the background and just cover the bottom lines where it's overlapping with the text, as you can see here. And there you go, it all matches up well. Alright then, I'm now just changing the name to something shorter, just so it will fit in a bit more. I will do this later as well, because ATV, that's like another industry, so I will just change the name again. But yeah, so far looking good, still looking for that unique thing to put into it that just makes it a bit different. Now, after looking through trying to change the font, I realised there's this cool signature type font. Start looking into that, and I think that'll be cool to incorporate, so it's like a signature on the top corner of the beats. That'll just make it unique, especially when it's like the company's name, then they've got the little signature in the top corner, and then there are a full readable name underneath. So this is the unique point that I went with, just to make it stand out, make it a bit different, because I'm not in the music industry, never made any logos for it, but I do believe this is something that will make someone stand out and maybe a new company. So once I've done that, I now have to try and find a way to change the colours so it isn't all the exact same colour all blending together, to try and make different parts. So yeah, I've got to do that now. After looking into changing the colour, I decided to change up the text underneath instead, just so that don't blend as much and stands out a bit more. As you can see, it's all glowy. This is more of a DJ type logo instead of maybe a music company, but I still do really like the logo and how it's turned out. There's two different versions, this one with the red and the orange logo that was just on screen. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to subscribe and like the video so I know to keep making more content like this.